In this problem, we're going to work through some sums. So the question is to write the terms of the sum. Let's start with a simple example. So we have the sum as j runs from 1 to, say, 4 of x sub j. So this basically means we're going to add up the x's from 1 to 4. So you start by taking this number here and plugging it in for the j. So that gives you x1. And this symbol indicates that you have to add. So you put a plus sign. Then you go to the next number, so 2. Then you put a plus sign. Then you go to the next number, which is 3. Then you put a plus sign. And then you go to the next number, which is 4. But then you stop, okay? And the reason you stop is because you get to this number. So again, this notation is called summation notation or sigma notation. This is actually the Greek letter sigma. And again, what it means is you just start with this number here and you finish with this one and you just run through the list, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you add them up. Let's do another one. Let's say we take a sum. This time I'll use the letter I. We're going from 1 to, say, 5. And let's say we have y sub I minus 2 squared. So in this case, we start by plugging in 1. So we get parentheses y1 minus 2 squared. And then this means we add, so plus. Then we go to the next one, y sub 2 minus 2 squared. And we're still not done because we're not at 5, so we have to keep going, so plus y sub 3 minus 2 squared plus y sub 3 minus y sub 4 very easy to mess up, squared, plus, and then the last one would be y sub 5 minus 2, and that would be squared. And that would be it. We stop at 5, so pretty simple. A little bit harder though, the notation takes some getting used to. Let's go ahead and do another one. How about something like this? This is a little more interesting. Let's use the letter K, and let's go to 6, and this time we just have A. So there's no K here. It's just a constant. So let's think about that. If you plug in 1, well, there's nothing to plug it into, but you still have to write something down. So you just get A, and then you add, and then so you get A again. So this is for 2, and then plug in 3. We get A. Plug in 4, you get A. Plug in 5, you get A. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plug in 6, we get A. So we have A plus A plus A plus A plus A plus A. So you have 6 A's. So it's 6A. You could see that if you had an N here, what would happen is you would just get NA. So if you had something like this, K equals 1 to N with your A, you just get A plus A plus A plus A, and you get N A's. So it's just N times A. Really, really useful formula. So here it's 6, so you see it's 6A, but whenever it's an N, you just get an N. Very, very useful for math and statistics and stuff like that. Let's do another one. What if we had something like this? Sometimes we have other things here, like we might have something like this, like say we have f sub k, x sub k. So now there's 2 variables here, right, and they both have k's. So it's the same, except you just plug the 1 into both of the k's. So it'll look like this, f1, x1, and then you add, plus f2, x2, and then you add f3, x3, and then you add, then you get f4, and then x4. So this comes up a lot when you're doing like weighted means and stuff like that, or in other areas of math, right? Really important to be, comfortable with this notation. How about something like this one? Let's go from, let's say, I equals 1 to 3. And so here we have xi minus c. So we plug in 1, so we get x1 minus c. I'm going to put it in parentheses just to make it look a little bit cleaner. Then we go to the next number, which is 2. So that would be x2 minus c. Then you go to the next number, which is 3. So it would be x3 minus c. And this is nice because you can actually do something here, right? These parentheses can be dropped, and basically you'll end up with x1 plus x2 plus x3, and then it's minus c minus c minus 3, so you have minus 3c, right? Really nice because it's 3 of them, and that would be the answer there. So yeah, just a quick video to show you how to handle summation notation. So this is how you go from summation notation to writing it out the long way. I hope this video has been of some help to someone out there who is trying to learn some math. Good luck.